prime my eyes, I use the TARTE Tip Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, and I just apply that on my lids and then blend it out with the normal beauty blender. Once I blended it out, I will also go in and set my concealer with a shade from the Morphe 35OM palette. To start my eye look, I am using the Morphe 35B palette and using this yellow shadow to apply that into my crease and blend it out as my transition color. Next, I'm going to my Abh Prism palette and using the color SATURN to blend that together with my yellow. I often get asked how I get my eyeshadow so blended. I always do circular motions, as you can see here, and I blend for around 3 minutes until 5 max. After that, I'm going into the shade Parallel to add some dimension and depth to the look. I also drag the shade towards the inner corners of my eye, just halfway through. Then going back into the yellow shade and applying that into the outer corners of my crease. To cut my crease, I am using again the TARTE Tape Concealer, and I'm sorry that it's not sharp. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, it's not focusing that well in this video. After cutting my crease, I always set my concealer with an eyeshadow. This is the lightest eyeshadow from the Morphe 35OM palette. Going back into the shade Saturn, I use this to blend out the concealer and the outer corner of my crease. Also adding some yellow. Next, I'm going to the color Obsidian to apply that into the outer corners of my eyes to give it more drama. For glitter, I am applying the NYX glitter liner into the part where I cut my crease. For eyelashes, I am using the ANNYTUDE eyelashes in the style Dainty. I use these lashes in 99% of my looks because they are just freaking bomb. For foundation, I am using the Makeup Forever HD foundation and blending that with a Real Techniques beauty blender into my skin. For concealer, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20, I believe. To set the areas where I concealed, I am using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which everybody's loving, and I am loving it too. I've tried this now for the second time. This is the second time using it, and I am loving it. It's just so high coverage. I don't know, I just get such a smooth skin, and this airbrush finish, which everybody's loving and talking about, I just love it. For contour, I'm using the Abh Contour Kit, Powder Contour Kit in the shade Medium. And also applying that into the rest of my face to bronze up my white ass face. I bake for around 2 to 3 minutes and then I dust everything off, and then it gives me this flawless airbrush finish which I'm talking about, and a very, very sharp ass contour line. Then I'm going back into the shade Parallel and applying that underneath my waterline. For highlight, I'm using the BECCA Cosmetics Champagne Pop Highlighter, which is my current favorite. For lips, I am using this No Name lip liner, which is not the good color to use for this eye look, to be honest. And I'm using the Milani liquid lipstick in the color Adore. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and see you guys next time.